Let us know if you can hear us.
I can't see you. Let me see.
That's better.
Yeah, it's better. It's real awkward without no damn music playing. You know that, right?
Oh,
Really, really awkward job. Peace and many blessings, family. I know all is well. Welcome to the Spiritual Vault. I am Nikki Love, a.k.a. WUNAM, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer. That's not right. You're cut off. You got to move that over a little bit.
all I gotta do is sit back.
Yeah.
I just was up here because I was trying to.
I know all is well.
Peace and blessings, family. How y'all doing? I'm Brother ADRINKRA. And tonight, we'll be talking about, we're going to do predictions, right? This year or this month? January, right? January predictions.
Mm-hmm.
So January predictions. I want to know what y'all see. No, I'm just kidding. So tonight, yeah, we'll be doing January predictions. So we want to come on here and tell y'all what we've been picking, what Spirit has been giving us over the last couple of days, what's coming for the new year, and what to be expecting in January. You know, of course, I think, you know, as y'all can see, it seems like the year may be kicked off right. It just depending on if you're living somewhere where there's a shutdown. But for what I see, for now, I feel like the year is going to gradually get better, and then by the summer we're going to be
How you doing predictions
rolling.
that fast?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going all the way into the predictions. I'm just, you know, just talking until you get ready. Because
Oh,
apparently,
until I get ready? Like, I'm going to be doing all the
because you was texting on the phone. So
well, I'm trying to let everybody know where we at. Now, he think I'm going to do all the damn talking and predictions tonight. He got another thing coming.
No, I didn't think you was doing all the predictions.
Yes, you did.
I'm saying because you wasn't paying attention.
Talking until you get ready. Until I get ready, so you want me to do all the work. Ain't nothing new, y'all. You always want me to do all the work. He'll never do nothing but sit back and listen. And guess what? He can read just as good as I can. Don't let him fool you.
Don't believe that, y'all.
Come on now. Stop lying. Stop playing. Stop playing with the people. All right, y'all. All right, so I see. Ooh, we got y'all probably like, good. Thank goodness y'all finally came on. Y'all know what time it is, right? What time is it, y'all? What time is it? We got Rob, Moo, Tef, peace and blessings, my brother. Your Moya. We got KD. We got Visha. Hey, family, long time no see. Angela D. Payne, Lotus Flower. Y'all, we are going to do 2021 predictions. 2021 predictions. But what we're going to ask you all to do is I want y'all to use your first eye. I want y'all to start tapping into your first eye. It's not the third eye.
Hey, what's up,
it's
y'all?
the first eye.
Right now, I'm at the HBCU.
Okay, he's just making all the noise and stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to get on this so I can see what's up.
Everybody has a natural intuition. Everybody has a natural intuition. Some are stronger than others. Everybody has a first eye, right? Some are stronger than others. But I want y'all to tell me, before we do the predictions, because y'all know we cover politics, love, health, weather, and overall, you know, what we see for the new year 2021. So we're going to cover all of that, but we need you all to tell us what you see coming for the new year, because as well as we're going to do the predictions, physically speaking, the human beingness of us are going through a transformation, and we are becoming more lighter beings. We're becoming more spiritual, right? Spiritual, okay? Your DNA is reactivating. So with saying that, as well as we're going to see a whole bunch of things, and we're going to get into that in a minute, we're going to do the predictions, you are also going to be able to start seeing like we do. Your visions are going to become clearer. Like I said, you're going to become more of a lighter being, okay? So, listen to audience. Tafani, welcome. Gwendolyn, Kerlandra. Hey, family, all is well. Ozzy Bryant. Ozzy Bryant, if you don't stop playing with that bullshit right there, God bless what? I'm God, okay? I'm God. Don't forget it, okay? All right, y'all. So, I'm going to ask y'all. I want y'all to put it in the chat. YouTube too. Hey, YouTube, we got people. Hey, how y'all doing, YouTube? Why you ain't shouting other people on YouTube?
I just got on here. Peace and blessings. Kiara Carr says level up. Latasha King says, I'm here, fam.
All right.
And she says, yes, he can. I don't know what she's talking about. I think she's talking about Obama. Yes, he can.
Yes, he can. All right. Come on, YouTube.
I'm just kidding.
'Cause Facebook got you. Oh, Facebook. Come on, Facebook.
Neosha Osborne says, peace and blessings, family. Pinky Lee, long time no hear from Pinky Lee.
Pinky Lee.
And Black Star 442, peace.
Peace and many
and black
blessings.
love. How y'all doing, family? How y'all doing out there tonight?
All right, we got Felicia Burns. All right, come on, family, because let me tell y'all something. Don't get it confused. We're going to tell y'all what we see with the politics, with the weather, with love, with health for the new year, all of that good stuff. But y'all, I need y'all to tap into your first eye. Tell me, ladies and gents, what do you all see, my family? What do you all see for 2021? And we're just not talking about the goddamn stimulus check. We're talking about some real things going on, okay? So what do y'all see? Ozzy Bryan, it ain't funny. It ain't funny. That's right. I'm God. Okay? All right, so tell us, what do you see for 2021? And all those topics we just asked, we're getting ready to cover. What do you want to start with, Brother Dinka? What y'all want to start with?
We could talk about the stimulus check last because some people already got their stimulus check. So, you know.
All right, so what you want to talk about first?
The new year, I don't know. I say the new year in the economy. What you think? You want to talk about finances first or you want to do that last?
No, you just said we'd do it last. Make up your mind.
No, well, I would say the stimulus. I guess that does fall under finance.
It fall under finances. We ain't talk about that because everybody's probably happy today. They're happier than a pig in shit because everybody done looked at their Cash App and their chimes and see $600 in there. So everybody's like, oh, wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people been holding off on getting their ritual work, calling us, getting their ritual work done, and getting their readings now. You know, they, getting their ritual work done and stuff. So, you know.
But, okay, so since nobody wanted to tell us what we see, let's get started. We got to call down the ancestors. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. All right, we're calling on the ancestors to rise up. Ancestors, rise up. Ancient ones and present day ones, rise up. Rise up. Ancient ones, present day ones, ancient ones, present day. We're asking that you speak to us, speak to us, speak to us, speak to us. Ancestors, speak to us, speak to us. Give us the answers that we need. Show us what's coming for 2021. Show what's coming for 2021. Ancestors rise. Ancestors rise. You ain't helping me out? See what I mean? He let me do all the work, y'all. He's sitting up there drinking water while I'm out of breath talking about let the ancestors rise. Will you help me out?
I was saying it in my head.
Really?
Okay, go ahead, go.
Are you playing like that? Okay.
No, okay.
Ancestors,
Rise up,
ancestors.
Rise
what is
up.
behind?
And show me love, ancestors.
No, what is behind? Because you ain't helping.
Well,
Now?
I'm trying to help now.
Come on now, stop it. All right, we're asking the ancestors to rise. We're asking the ancestors to see through us, speak through us, and give us the visions that we need to see for the 2021 year. I'm sorry, family. And what we need to show the people, what we need to tell the people, show us politics, show us weather, show us finances, show us love, show us health for 2021. What do you see? What will we see? Ancestors, see through us, speak through us. Toy Moo. Amen Ra. And then Ashe. All right, ancestors. Ancestors here. They're going to see through us. They're going to speak through us. And they're going to give us what we need to tell y'all. YouTube and Facebook. Since nobody wants to... Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Visha said, more people getting married. Live spreading everywhere. More town, flame, and soulmate connections. All right. Anisha, that's what you see. Okay.
Kiara Carr says a level up in terms of spiritual growth. More spiritual beings, more beings awakened, coming together.
All right. Visha also says a war is looming. That's the only time money is made. More violence, hunt killings, and bombing in random places. All right. Okay. All right.
So the same old.
Yeah. So if it ain't nothing really changing in 2021, then is it?
If it's gonna be bombing and war.
Bombing and war, what's really, really gonna change, y'all? All right. We asked a couple of people to tell us what we see. We don't. Everybody has a natural intuition. Everybody has a first eye. Some of us use it more than others, and some of us don't. But we pretty much can get a basic idea of what we see. So YouTube, if you see anything, let us know what you see for the new year. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start with politics for the new year. As you know, there's some chaos in the politics, right, Brother Dinkra?
That's
chaos
right.
out the ass, okay? There's chaotic with the president, with the votes, with the counts, and they're knocking on your door, and they're coming to your house, and they're telling you to vote, and all this that's going on with politics.
In Georgia, they're actually coming to the house, especially in the hood, and asking people to vote. Did they vote? Do they plan to vote? And coming every day. If you haven't voted or registered to vote, they're coming knocking on your door every day. Which I thought was illegal because it's almost like you're soliciting a vote.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they're soliciting for the Democratic Party.
You know, they ain't got no business coming to your door. Y'all get that? Y'all see them people knocking on your door to tell you to vote? How the hell you gonna come to the house and tell us we need to vote? And then get mad when we say we don't vote because we're indigenous to the land, right? Our job is to make sure that we protect and nurture this place called Earth, right? We ain't got no business in the politics. So don't get mad if you come to the goddamn door and we say we don't vote. We're indigenous to the land. Our job is to make sure we nurture nature, make sure that we do this, we do that, right? At the end of the day, you want to leave some shit on the front of the door like you mad. Don't come to my house with that bullshit.
They come every day. They came every day until it's time to vote.
All right. Okay. What YouTube saying over there, Brother Dinkra?
D. Prince says a spiritual transformation within self and aligning with your soul purpose. Your soul purpose.
D. Prince.
6 Point Dweller, what's up, fam?
That's what you see, D. Prince. Okay. All right. I like that. Okay. So Ramutef says more volcanoes. Debunk in our government. Spirits coming to assist in more ways. New age order coming into effect come spring. Tsunami in Japan. Okay. All right. Now, y'all remember these predictions. Remember these predictions so you can see if it's coming true because first and foremost with the politics, it's still going to be chaos in the politics. I just kept seeing a lot of still continue with drama. Okay. I see some flip-flopping though. When it's time to really do the what do you call it? When the final, you know what I'm talking about, the politics, when the final president comes in.
When the president comes in, when everything is said and done.
Yeah.
You see people are going to switch sides.
Yeah, I see flip-flopping with that. I see something like flip-flopping, like right now, you know, they're still calling Trump the president and they said Biden won, but then I keep seeing it flip back. I just keep seeing flip-flop. It's like they're kind of trying to keep you in a not knowing what's going on, so they're giving you different things, okay?
Annabelle says, I see more UFO disclosure from the government and more sightings. I also see more activity in Antarctica. There's been hundreds of earthquakes there lately.
Yeah, there was an earthquake not too long ago in Antarctica. Okay, now, you know, it's funny you talk about the sightings because the other night we were pulling up to our driveway and I seen one of my ships. You understand? It's a cosmic family, right? So I said, if that's you, come to me. That ship came all the way and came over the car and confirmed that that was really a ship. There's a lot more out there that we need to pay attention to, okay? And the thing about it is what Spirit showed me is that right now there's so much confusion with politics. There's the cosmic beings who are dealing with them. There's some meetings taking place, okay? Now, that earthquake in Antarctica was not an earthquake. That was a ship that crashed into the waters of Antarctica. People are not knowing, but that's what I see spiritually, okay?
Black Star 442 says, release new tech. I guess it means release new technology with the intent to monitor and control UFO hoax. You know, Black Star 42, it's crazy because, you know, that's what a lot of this pandemic was about too, was the monitoring of people really getting engulfed into the new facial recognition. Everybody's all these companies are stepping up their game, buying all this facial recognition and software. The government is like, I don't know if it's been mandated across the United States, but guess who's suffering from this? Guess who's already suffering from this facial recognition? The black man. They say they convicted and locked up like 4 black people that were really innocent with the new facial recognition. So just think about that for a minute. Let marinate on that. You know what I mean? What's this new technology for, and who is it gonna target?
Well,
You know?
let me tell y'all something. The most important thing we must understand, family, as we sit here and watch this thread, is that you are going to shape the next year. 2021 is all going to be shaped by the way that you think, okay? So that means, Visha, if you see that there's going to be war, nothing's going to change, nothing's going to change in your world, right? If you see that there's going to be, prosperity and business and more spiritual enlightenment, then that's what we're going to see. See, what you all don't know, as the physical body is going through the transformation and the DNA is being reactivated, what's happening is you will begin to create your own world, okay? So with saying that, we got to understand the most number one thing is becoming more spiritual. We're becoming more lighter beings, right? But not only that, what we think shall manifest into existence. So, see, we're not looking at the deeper picture. We're so focused on the physical aspects of it, we're not looking on the spiritual aspects of it and understanding how it really, really goes. And how it really goes is whatever you want this 2021 to be, it's going to be. But if you come into 2021 with the thoughts of the same third dimensional energy, then that's how it's going to be. Is there going to be war? Yeah. If we say there's going to be war, now remember, family, this is the masses of us now. If we think war, we say war, then war shall happen. If we say no war, we don't think no war, we see prosperity, we see spiritual enlightenment, that's what's going to happen. Okay? Don't say I didn't tell y'all so.
Yes. And also, what another thing I kept seeing too is Spirit was saying that this year is going to be a lot of Ogun energy on this earth and a lot of Shango energy on this earth. So, Spirit of justice is going to be about, and people are going to be getting their karma, like you said. A lot of things that happened in the past to us as black people and just people in general that have been wronged. A lot of this is coming to an end. A lot of that cycle is coming to an end where people aren't getting justice anymore. You're going to start seeing more and more people get justice. You're going to start seeing a lot less, people that normally get away with doing things to us or just get away with just, breaking the law and stuff. It's not going to happen anymore. People are going to start getting caught as soon as they do things.
It's going to be karma quick. Remember I said quicker than you blink your eye? Now it's going to be quicker than the flash of light. Real talk. All right, let's go back. What to go on? BP Papo Modi Busta. Okay, how are you? Flex Justify says peace and blessings. Are they releasing the coronavirus in stages based on blood type? Spiritually seeing. It looks like something is brewing like that, Flex. Okay, it looks like spiritually seeing now. Something is brewing in reference to what you're talking about. So it may be happening as we speak because they're talking about a second strain that's going to come out.
Yeah, okay? I've got a big yes when you read that question. Okay. But the thing is too, what I find interesting, I don't think that the virus affected Africa like they wanted it to, because keep in mind they're the first country that got. They're one of the ones that they're pushing that they got a second strand and it's hitting everybody. But the Africans, they're doing pretty good at detaining a lot of this stuff and killing it off and stopping it from spreading.
Well, because our beings, our cosmic beings over in Africa. Okay, people don't know, but it is what it is. All right, let's go. Visha says, I also see lots of hacking in our financial system. They already did that, Visha. They already hacked in the financial system. What I see is that I see a revamp. In 2021, finances now. There will be a revamp on the financial system. See, what I see is that there's some talk about making all Americans have equal amounts of money. So I see there's cosmic beings and there's physical human beings that are sitting down at a round table, and there's talk about Americans being treated a certain way, how all Americans should be equal and have equal money. No one should be a billionaire and then you got people starving on the corner of 34th Street and 7th Avenue. It ain't happening no more. There's some talk beyond this dimension that's going on that we physical beings, and I'm telling y'all what I see spiritually, we physical beings are not aware of because we're not there. What's happening is there's conversation, and it has to change. It can't be no more this one having more money than this one, this one. So what they're doing is they're revamping the financial system. Okay? All right, LCC, how can I, okay. So, Neosha says, what's going to happen with the vaccine? That is not going to work. It's not going to work. Too many Americans are going to fight, okay? They're going to fight. Too many Americans are going to, you know, be like, I'm not taking that. You are not giving me that vaccine. You got the religious ones. You got the ones who are against all of that. The ones, it's going to be a mess.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to implement a way to convince people to take it, but it's going to be a mess. They're going to have a mess on their hands. People's not going to take it. So,
And that's what they're doing right now with the campaign of getting the vaccine. It's like they're starting a campaign, as you see, a push for them to get the people to, you know, here's the reason why you should take it. And then they're telling you the doctors are taking it. They're coming out with all these people saying like everybody in their family died from COVID, so they're gonna take it. So, and more importantly, they have to, for some reason, they just have to convince the black Americans to take it, or it's not going to work. Why? I feel like, to me, that's a subliminal message saying that they're targeting us for something bigger. You know what I'm saying? So why do we have to be the one to take it? You know what I'm saying? What? If it's for humans and all humans, why would you say it's not going to work if black Americans don't take it?
Well, first of all, I feel like COVID-19 is a spaceship, okay? That's what I feel like. I'm sticking to my story. I feel like COVID-19 is a spaceship that's here right now, okay? You know, so that's how I feel. Now, Ozzy Bryant, the question is, will you take it? Ozzy, tell me, will you take the shot? Tell me. Okay? Ozzy talking about drink green tea. All right, y'all. So we're saying that, okay, I want to come back to something else. Now, you said 5G. I don't necessarily believe in that 5G is killing us. And I'm going to tell you why. We're behind. China's on HG. Switzerland or whatever one of them countries over there, I forgot the name of it, is on
I think it's
10G.
One of them.
Why they ain't dying? So when we make the mistake of believing that this 5G is causing problems, you understand? I think that we need to fall back and really, really do some soul analyzing and see what it really is. I feel like COVID-19 is a spaceship. I feel like this 5G is not going to affect us because our body naturally is going through a transformation. The DNA is reactivating. I feel like if the shot has anything to do with anything, it's to stop the mutation or stop the DNA from reactivating, right? Mm-hmm. So you can continue to stay on this dimension. This is just my personal feelings, okay? I feel like what we need to pay attention to is nature and how nature's working, and listen to our cosmic families. As I told y'all before, they told us to get more grounded with Earth. And we had to get more grounded with Earth because it was going to have something to do with the DNA. And then if you all remember a couple of years ago, we were supposed to do the water fast and then the green fast for a week because something in the actual greens were going to help you go through your transformation, right? So pretty much, I think we pay too much attention to what's going on out there instead of paying attention to what's going on in here. Mm-hmm. Because our DNA is reactivating. We are becoming more spiritual. So with that shot or whatever they're trying to do, it seems to me spiritually that they're trying to stop that transformation. Okay? So,
Black Star 422. All people receiving the same amount of money is one step towards communism, right? Laugh out loud, the new China.
Exactly. All right. So Visha says, oh, and basically to dumb us down spiritually, weaken our DNA so we lose our spiritual connection. Yeah. Because what happens is we're in the Aquarius age. So now what's happening is you got so many people that's waking up at an alarming rate. I have not seen as many people as I have seen within the last 6 months coming into spirituality. I mean, when I tell y'all wonder why we ain't been on here like we've been on here, because we've been serving new clients.
Yeah.
We've been serving new clients. I mean, spiritually, readings, rituals. I mean, the phones, the text messages been off the chain. You got people that are wanting to come in because they feel like something is going on and they're seeing spirits, and you know they're being told that they have a calling. So at the end of the day, we've been overwhelmed with spiritual new clients because people are waking up.
And a lot of people, just as much as people are waking up and seeing things, a lot of people are being attacked by spirits. A lot more entities are revealing themselves to people. A lot more people are even seeing the shadow beings.
That's right.
Especially the young children. So y'all pay attention to y'all children.
Tonight we had a young lady come here, 12 years old, that the beings are peeking out and looking in the room and doing stuff. So we had to do some stuff for her. Just left here before we did our conference.
Yeah.
Really, 12-year-old young lady. So, I mean, when I tell y'all we've been overwhelmed with clients, like waking up. So what's happened is they know that we're going through a transformation. And they know that we are becoming, when we talk about the DNA reactivating, we're talking about access to information that they didn't want you to have. That they have hidden for years in books and all this shit that our ancients left behind. Which is happening naturally. We don't need the books. It's happening naturally. That's why more people are waking up. More people are wanting to know. More people, you got people running to the crystal shops and buying crystals and to the crystals and which one will protect me. And I'm seeing shadow beings and I'm hearing voices. And I mean, it's a lot of people, y'all.
And a lot of people are coming out of the church. A lot of people are coming out of the church.
Right.
A lot of people are coming out of the church.
Ken says, yes, there's a new movie that's coming out that talks about the new mutated strain they called COVID-23. See what I'm saying? See, I feel like I honestly I spiritually see that this has something to do with the spiritual beingness of us going through this transformation. And what it is that whatever they have let it down here is going to help us go through our DNA reactivation. So they want to stop that, and they can't. I told you, I'm getting glimpses of pieces of just seeing all these world leaders. I keep seeing some of them are not even human beings. They're cosmic beings, okay? I don't like to call them aliens because we're aliens too. So that's our cosmic family. I just kept seeing these, just a whole round table of them. And guess what? They went in Antarctica, but now I see them in Africa. Wow.
And a lot of people, if spirit, like, I had something that never happened to me before. It always happens to my wife, but it never happens to me. I was driving down the street and I seen this lady walking. The spirit said, that's not a human. That's another being. And that never happens to me. So that, I'll see glimpses and I'll see visions of what they look like if they come as human. But that's the first time I've been just, minding my own business, driving down the street and spirit will start pointing out people that aren't people. So I just if I'm going through that, I know other people are starting to experience that. You're gonna start knowing which ones are not are not from this planet.
That's right. And Sid Freeman says the children in my house are going through it, drawing what they see and getting frightful. We are sagging and tapping in over here, man. Well, Sid Free, you got to look here. Some of these beings are spiritual beings, and some of them are cosmic beings. Cosmic beings know how to cloak themselves, okay? Yeah. They know how to be invisible. Some of these shadow beings, they know how to be invisible. So you have to keep protection in your house. You got to keep protection. You got to make sure your kids got protection, because they definitely want to scare the kids because they know the kids are going to fear them. And the kids are open vessels and they can feed off of their energy. So you got to make sure your kids are protected. That's what the little girl that came tonight, I put protection on her. I had her mother put some protection in her room to keep the beings out because they're scaring her because they know she's spiritual, but she's scared. Okay?
Nova America says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Harold Goodrich says, I have 2 nephews and their friends who have awakened and asking me about the metaphysics, Kemet, spiritual science, Yoruba, spiritual science, and the spiritual psychology, etc.
You say it again?
Right here. Physiology, etc. Harold Goodrich said his nephews are starting to ask him about all the spiritual sciences, from the Kemetic to the Yoruba and other spiritual systems.
There's a connection between all of them. What I'm learning now is that it's all connected. It's all one and the same. Ancient to the Yoruba to the Kemetic, it's all one and the same.
The Sumerian, the
Sumerian, right, all that. It's all one and the same.
Yeah, and I think what Spirit showed me actually is all these beings were on this planet at one time, at the same time.
Will there be more clones among us in 2021? You ain't never lying, Flex. Yes, there will be. As a matter of fact, they got a whole warehouse full of them. Probably a whole goddamn city full of clones. Yeah. Excuse me, saging. Sid Freeman, sage is weak. I hate when people, everybody, I just had another client. Oh, well, I've been saging. Saging don't chase away no goddamn demons and alien beings or disagreeable beings. Sage, all sage does, let's say, for instance, you walk in the house, right? And you can feel the energy is strong. You know what I mean? It's cloudy. It's dreary. Sage might help get rid of that energy. Sage is not getting rid of no shadow being peeking over your bed at night. That being is sitting up there laughing at your ass when you trying to walk around and burn sage. Ha 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 ha. You think that's working? They're looking at you like you crazy. Yeah, burn some more and they sucking it up. Smells good. You know what I mean? That's their goddamn high sage. They don't care about that. You need something stronger than sage. Sage is not going to get them out. Okay? Sid Freeman, Frankenmyrrh is good. Frankenmyrrh, you could use Frankenmyrrh. You could use that. You could use, copal. Yeah, you could use that, but don't, No, the sage ain't doing a goddamn thing. Trust me when I tell you. And as a matter of fact, even Frankenmyrrh getting weaker because I do exorcism. The last exorcism I did, the demon in her sucked the goddamn frankincense up his nose. and you don't believe me, ask Brother ADRINKRA.
Yeah.
That demon was like, growling, right?
Yeah.
The demon was like, that's not going to work for me. Shit, I was like, oh, damn. You know what I mean? That's just to show you even the goddamn spiritual beings are going through a transformation.
Until she smacked the demon.
Until I smacked the demon, though. Pow, smack the get out of her body. Get out of her body. You know what I mean? But yeah, that stuff is weak. Okay, I'll dump a bottle of Hennessy on the demon. Lex, justify, and you know what that demon's going to do? Ooh, I love me some Hennessy. I love me some Hennessy because
a lot of spirits
feed off alcohol. And what you're going to do is you're going to enhance the powers of that demon.
That's why people that have demons, a lot of spirits make them drink and drink and drink, and then their behavior becomes unbearable at times because the spirit is really taking control of them because they're feeding it liquor and alcohol and making it stronger.
That's right. Drunk. But they do got drunk demons. It ain't no joke. You think I'm playing out right there? They be drunk. There's certain. Okay, so let me give y'all this, right? You know I deal with African traditions. I can deal with many. So I have dwarf spirits. One of my dwarf spirits, I cannot give him too much rum. If I give him too much rum, he's gonna get drunk, and he ain't gonna do the job I asked him to do. So I gotta give him one little shot of rum. And then I'll give him more after. Otherwise, he will be a drunk dwarf and not do his job. Okay? So yes, spirits can get drunk too. He's not a demon. He's a dwarf spirit. But
you don't want. I tell you this. You don't want to get them damn dwarfs mad because they will whoop your ass.
Yeah, the dwarfs don't.
And I seen her. Well, I ain't gonna say, but her dwarfs carry sticks.
Yeah.
And they will beat your ass. I seen them in action. They showed me shit they would be doing to people.
beating them with sticks and all kinds of stuff. All right, so look. Okay, so black tourmaline. Now, you know, family, I don't, how can I put this? I got stones everywhere. Everything has a purpose, right? Stones, black tourmaline, they say it's for protection.
Yeah, they say it's protect from spiritual
Attacks.
attack. I think that's more like if somebody's sending you energy, it'll absorb it. But as far as spirits, I don't think they can protect you from a spirit coming towards you.
They can't. They won't. Y'all hear that? They doing fireworks, but they don't protect you from demons.
Yeah,
The
they
demon
don't.
will snatch the black tourmaline off your body and throw it across the room somewhere. And you be like, huh? Like Scooby-Doo, huh? You know what I mean? Nah.
Because, you know, people don't realize if a demon can pick you up and drag you or scratch you, what makes you think that it can't just attack you with that stone on?
Right, with that stone. So, yeah, black tourmaline, yeah, it's good for some things. Maybe probably people doing spiritual work on you or trying to, you know what I mean, send energy, negative energy to you or whatever. But for more high power, like these goddamn beings is working now, they ain't even scared of frankincense and myrrh no more. Before, you could do that. Even salt, even salt. So these are some new transformative beings
So
that's
you gotta
coming back
tap,
in.
you gotta tap in and go to spirit and get more.
And get more, find out what we
and-
need to make more powerful. Yeah, this is real. All right, so let's talk about, let's get back to the predictions, y'all. Okay, so now, some of y'all who tell us where you're at. If you're Chicago, Northwest, East, South, where you at? Let us know where you at, where you from, okay? Because I'm going to tell y'all like this. It's January, as y'all can see, they was messing with the weather. Y'all see they made it cold for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
They messing with the weather. They have to have their white, snowy goddamn Christmas, okay? And make it extra cold, and now it's back to warm. I told y'all before, there's a spiritual war between man and nature, right? But nature about to win this bitch, okay? Because nature said, goddamn it, it's about to get warm up in this bitch. I don't care what you think you're doing, how you think you're manipulating my womb, it's about to get warm. So as you can see, it's been warm again, right? One day it was cold.
ATL.
Pittsburgh, Ramuta, South Carolina, Flex, San Antonio.
Texas in the
Shit,
Texas in the building. Cleveland, Ohio.
All right, so, okay.
I am Rod, little brother. Long time no see.
Now, I'll tell y'all like this. The East Coast, right? East Coast, Spirit has shown me East Coast. They're still manipulating mother's womb. So they want to bring some, they got to have a goddamn blizzard. So there's going to be a blizzard. Spirit showing me March. There's going to be a blizzard that comes down the East Coast, all the way from New Hampshire, all the way down to Virginia, right? Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina is going to get a brunt of it, but not as much as it's going to get up to Virginia. It's going to be a huge blizzard. But it's going to be because they caused this blizzard, okay? Because they caused this blizzard. That's one. That's what I see. Coming down. This is going to be, I'm going to say between now and March. Okay? West Coast. Earthquake, 5.5. I see it in between Nevada and California. 5.5 earthquake between Nevada and California. All right, let me see what else I see. So we got an earthquake between there, and then let's go around the world. Now, Visha, you said you seen an earthquake coming. A tsunami coming to Japan, but I see an earthquake coming to China again. I see an earthquake coming to China again. And then they keep showing me something with the Philippines again. I don't know if it's going to be a tsunami or earthquake, but there's something going to happen in the Philippines.
Why the tropical area always get hit? Philippines.
Because they don't respect nature. They're not respecting it, just like in Japan when they had the tsunami. You killing all them dolphins. Dolphins are beings. Their type of a being, for you to slaughter them dolphins, the minute that's why they had a goddamn earthquake in Japan. They don't have no respect for nature. Now, I'm seeing it's going to be something unusual that takes place in one of the states here. I'm going to see if I can see the states. But in one of the southern states, maybe Arkansas, somewhere in there, Louisiana, somewhere, it's going to be unusual because there's going to be a volcano, but it's not going to be normal because they think it's not a volcanic season or hurricane season, right? So it's going to be something like a snow tornado. It's going to be a weird type of weather that hits in these areas in Arkansas, Louisiana. Don't quote me on it. I'm getting bits and pieces of it. But it's going to be like, what? This ain't, this ain't tornado season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. There's going to be a sighting here in Georgia. There's going to be a sighting of a spaceship, and it's going to be right here in the state of Georgia. Spirit has shown me in May. Okay.
Is it gonna be in a rural area or city?
Ramotep volcano in the U.S. is very possible. You know why? What is that park? What is it?
It's one of them national parks.
One of the national parks. What, y'all know what I'm talking about. What is that? Yummy something. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Name it. Somebody give me the name. Kissimmee? No.
I mean,
the park where the goddamn bears is at.
I don't know shit. I don't know.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know that park where they actually have volcanic Yellowstone, right? Volcanic waiting to explode there. You know that. Go look it up. Go Google it. So Ramotep, don't be laughing because it's right here in USA.
They laughed when you said there was gonna be an earthquake in New York.
And they had an earthquake in New York. They sure did. Okay. All right. Dormant volcano. Okay, but I'm talking about, I meant to say a tornado. Not volcano. I was talking about tornado between Arkansas and Louisiana. They're going to be baffled because it's going to be according to what the weather people say, out of season. Okay? Sid, you're right. They're being triggered because they're manipulating mother's womb. They're doing shit they ain't got no business doing.
They're moving the fault lines and stuff like that with a lot of the weather manipulation technology, and it's causing a lot of things that happen to the earth. You know what I mean?
All right. Harold Goodrich says, I have 2 nephews and their friends who have awakened and asking me about metaphysics. Okay. All right, family. So we did the weather. Diamond Maid says there are 20 dangerous active volcanoes in the U.S., but it's 161 in total. Thank you, Diamond Maid, for that information. Because people need to know there are volcanoes in the U.S. All right, so let's go on. What do we need to do? What y'all want to do next? We did weather.
Spirit keeps saying a lot of people are going to start getting more gifts, too. One of the gifts that showed me is a lot of people are going to start being able to see into dimension. They're going to be able to see other dimensions. They're going to be able to see a spirit in another dimension, like other beings, aliens, and all that type of stuff. They're going to be able to see on other planets.
Who on YouTube or Facebook right now is seeing in other planets already? Who already is seeing in other dimensions? Tell me who you are. Somebody on this line is seeing another. There's a few of you on this line that are already seeing what Brother Dinkra just said. Who are you? And, okay, we can talk about the health part of it because, now, let me tell y'all something. A lot of people are getting a lot of different type of symptoms. Going to the doctors, they don't know what the hell is going on. Doctors doing all kind of tests. Doctors running all kind, and don't know what's going on. Well, pretty much because your body is changing. I don't want to go into the whole smear of it because we talked about this before, but the body's going through that transformation. So as you go through the spiritual transformation, you're going to gain more power and whatever gifts you already have. Like Brother Dinkra says, if you can see, you're going to be able to see in dimensions. If you're able to hear with your hands are going to be more powerful than before. You understand? If you have a gift to just speak out and say something for it to happen, it's going to be 10 times more powerful. Our spiritual gifts are going to be enhanced this coming year.
You know what they just showed me? They showed me people being able to make shit vibrate with their hands, like touch the ground and make it shake, like that type of shit.
Like on that movie we see?
Yeah, like that. That's what Spirit is showing me. Like they're showing me people's hands being like making shit vibrate. That's weird. I mean, not weird, but that's crazy.
Okay. All right. Now, Ken, you said I have a lot more dreams, a lot more. I was dreaming I had the ability to fly. What did they say about flying?
Flying means that you're part of the. You're part. You're in some traditions that you could be a witch, like you could be a wizard or a witch.
April Nicole Saunders. We watched Soul the other night, and it was somebody inboxed me and said, "Nikki, y'all need to watch Soul." So we watched it. It was a really cute little cartoon.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and it talked about how the soul makes a contract to come back to this earth. I'm not going to spoil it for those who didn't see it, but go watch it.
Yeah, but your life is predestined, and if we get caught up in chasing things or trying to do things that we feel if we don't accomplish it, that we become if we die or we die early or we feel like we didn't live life to our fullest when you should have just been enjoying life and enjoying what you was doing.
Right.
So it was a pretty good movie. I'm not gonna go all the way into it like she said, but it was a really good movie.
Yeah, go ahead and go watch it. If you haven't watched Soul, go watch it. All right, so let's move on. So pretty much like I said, with the health aspect, but see, family, do not neglect your health though.
Black Star 442.
Do go to the doctors, get checked out, make sure everything is hunky-dory and good, on the up and up. But if they're not finding anything, just embrace the energy of going through a transformation with your body. Okay. I will say this, as far as the health goes, we need to be changing our diets though. Now, everybody needs to focus on paying attention to what your body is telling you, because your body's a talker. Let me tell y'all something. Last week, my organs told me that I needed some water. They said, we're dry. I'm not playing. I'm serious. And I began to go drink a lot of water. But if you notice, have anybody noticed that it feels like when you eat, you can feel it now? Before we couldn't feel it. Like you're feeling things in your body more now. Okay? So like if I eat, I can feel the food going down to my, you know what I mean? Like esophagus for real. Or like in my stomach, like certain things you just be like, okay, hold on, wait a minute, goddamn it. Hold on, wait a minute. How am I feeling this? You can feel your stomach. So this is part of the body going through transformation. So your body's going to tell you what you need to eat. Now watch this. For the last 3 days, and no, I'm not pregnant, because I'm a menopausal age. You know what I mean? My body said eat shrimp and eat salad. Right? Now, your body's going to talk to you. Listen to your body. Don't not listen. Sometimes before would be like, like for instance, my mother would like lamb. So I couldn't, wonder why the hell I want to eat some lamb. I didn't really like it like that when my mother used to, when I was growing up. And sure enough, she wanted an offering, but this is different. Your body's going to tell you what you need to consume. The body didn't want no chicken. My body didn't want no beef. The body wanted shrimp. And there's a spiritual reason behind that. And vegetables. I needed to eat, like my body was saying, go get some lettuce, go get some, do what you gotta do. So I had to eat it, and it made me feel better. So pay attention to your bodies and what your body is telling you to eat. Mm-hmm. Don't be out there eating hot wings and hot dogs and hamburgers and bacon and all that shit if your body say don't. And I'm going to tell you, because yesterday he made a hamburger for me, but I didn't like it. Mm-hmm. I didn't like it. I was like, ugh. And then I started thinking about the goddamn cow. And then I started thinking about putting the cow to the machine. And I was like, I don't want no goddamn hamburger. I didn't eat the rest of it. I didn't want it.
But a lot
So
of people,
listen.
are getting that, getting the message to come off of meat like that. Like, maybe not quit it completely, but their body is just telling them to eat more fruits and eat more vegetables. I know my body is constantly telling me to eat fruits and vegetables.
Vegetables.
My body is starting to make me crave fruits and vegetables more than meat.
So your body is telling you, listen to your body. So if you want to have good health this year, 2021, listen to your body. Your body will let you know and do what you need to do. Okay. Now, since I've been dreaming, I fly on leaves of trees and breathe underwater often. Okay. Ramu test says I've been thwarting demon being in my dreams for past 3 weeks. I think I'm clearing the space in this dimension. You might be. You may be clearing the space in this dimension. Okay. Okay. So we did health. Let's go on. We did politics, health, weather. What else we got to do, y'all? Love, 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 love. What is on the agenda for 2021 with love?
It's gonna be a good year for love.
That's what you see? Go ahead,
Yeah,
brother.
Spirit says it's gonna be a good year for love. A lot of people are still finding their soulmates. Spirit just showed me people just walking down the street, being happy, holding hands, just enjoying their soulmates and their loved ones. Like, people are gonna become closer than they've ever been before. People that are meeting for the first time are really gonna truly fall in love. People, this is a year for people that haven't even experienced love to actually truly experience love. They're showing me just tons and tons of people being happy in relationships.
Yeah, yeah. And to add on that, family, I see the same thing. All of the energy from 2021, from 2020 beyond or back is getting ready to change. And what's going to happen is because we are going through our transformation, we're going to become more sensitive. Okay? Do not take it as being effeminized. None of that. I'm talking about more sensitive to the beingness of humanness, okay? Which means that you are going to be more tapped into your spiritual side opposed to your physical side, coming out of dealing with the stuff that goes on around us, the negative energy, the chaos, the bad things. Body's not trying to feel, people are not trying to deal with that no more. So what's happening is that as far as one ship goes, whether you're married, you got a relationship, or you call it, I call it one ship, because you become one, what's going to happen is you'll learn how to deal with each other accordingly. Before we would bring baggage from the last one ship, or we had issues, you know what I mean? Or, it was one thing or the other. You arguing, domestic violence and all that stuff. This year come 2020, all is about to change. People will naturally begin to learn how to deal with each other without screaming and yelling, without demeaning or downgrading. Understand? So all that energy is going to change. It's going to happen naturally. And you're going to wonder why. Like before, man, get the F out of my face. What you talking about? Y'all arguing back and forth. You both, talking to each other like y'all a bunch of kids and ain't got no respect for each other. That this year is getting ready to change dramatically. Let me say dramatically. right. Okay. So we're saying that, I'm telling y'all, it's going to happen naturally. You're going to start feeling like, and even to the point where before we would get real angry, that's getting ready to change. You're going to be surprised at how a lot of things are not going to move your energy like that because you're going through your DNA reactivation. So it's sort of like that anger is going to come way down here. You're going to deal with things totally different, family. Totally different.
IRL little brother says my psychic abilities are becoming more sharper. Do you see me discovering any other any other abilities this year?
Well, I will say this. We did say earlier that because we're going through this transformation, our bodies are going to, our gifts that we have are going to be enhanced. So yes, you will. You will. Okay? Now, Ramu says break up due to staying in the house too long. But to be real, a lot of folks are finding their past lives, and you ain't never lying, Ramu Chef. And you know what? If fools are breaking up because they're in the house too long, you know what? They got goddamn issues.
They didn't like each other in the
In the
first
first
place.
place, exactly. Because
Yeah.
I'm good. We've been in the house. And shit, sometimes he'll go in this room, I'll go in that room, whatever, but we're good. You know what I mean? Because we're focusing on doing things, making money, doing our businesses, dealing with clients. So we ain't got time to worry about what the hell staying in the house and shit. You're more safer in the house. You know what I mean? So we're saying that, Ramuchek, if fools are breaking up because of that, then they ain't supposed to be together in the first goddamn place, okay? Now, as far as love goes, yes, a lot of soulmates are coming together. They're being put together for the betterment of this earth. Also, to teach humanity. We have to teach humanity how to deal with each other accordingly, because the truth of the matter is there's 144,000 of us that have to make or be that role model for the rest of the billions of people.
Miss Erica says, will there be more babies being born? Will fertility increase? I'm still waiting to have my baby girl.
Well, excuse me, but Erica, yes, more babies will be born. And have anybody noticed, though, the babies coming in now, that their pupils are a lot bigger than the normal babies? Have you all noticed that? Because we deal with a lot of people. So have you all noticed these new babies coming in got almost like them big eyebrows like the baby dolls?
Like they can see through your body.
Right, like they can see through your soul. And I'm looking at these babies, I'm like, wait a minute, these are some new beings coming in. Or well, let's put it this way. They might still be some reincarnated beings, but the physical bodies of them is going to be different than our human body. Because we're going through our transformation, but they're coming back a little bit different. Just like in ancient times, they were a lot taller. The ancient Kemetic people were tall people. They were giants.
Yes.
Okay? So these babies that are coming back now, but let me tell you this. What's happening, Erica, is what the ancestors are doing now, the beings who have created us, the engineered us, what they're doing is they're making it equal. You know how it's usually more female than male? Well, now they're coming back, one boy, one girl. I noticed for the last 10 years, and I'm watching the pattern, that if a boy is born, if a person has a boy, then they'll have a girl. Like, that's more common than having two boys. Now it's trying to even it out, the actual sexes of human beings. Okay?
And I know you notice a lot of the youth, like Harold said earlier, a lot of the youth are really actually tapping into their power and realizing and recognizing their power. And so a lot of them realizing that they weren't crazy, that they can actually see. So that's to me, that's been one of the blessings about having this type of technology that we do have, because they could look it up and they could hear other people talk about their spiritual experiences and know that they're not going crazy. Because I know when I was a kid and I was in class and the teacher would be talking and I thought I was daydreaming, but I was seeing shit that was going to happen in the future as I'm sitting in class and I'm thinking something wrong with me. The teacher hits my desk and makes me snap out of it, and I realized that I'm thinking I was asleep or something, but the whole time I'm sitting up, but I'm thinking maybe I was falling asleep sitting up, but I just wasn't paying attention, and I realized that nothing was wrong with me, that I had a gift, but I was I couldn't tell my father that, hey, I be seeing shit, because I didn't know how he would take that or understand what was going on, because I don't know what was going through his mind.
About that, we got a 12-year-old boy that y'all check the Facebook later tonight or tomorrow or YouTube. 12-year-old boy that we had on the Voodoo Chronicles. If y'all haven't checked out the Voodoo Chronicles, check it out. Okay, you got new people coming on. The Voodoo Chronicles basically is just telling stories of people who've had spiritual experiences. Okay, so we got a 12. He's 13. He'll be on. 13-year-old boy will be coming on, and you'll hear his story. The first thing he said, they say I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. He's so cute, y'all, right? So we're going to air that on Facebook and YouTube by the end of the night. But y'all do share the Voodoo Chronicles, though, because there's some stories. One story, the one that was just on the other day, people were laughing at that one. But anyway, share the Voodoo Chronicles, good stories. Anyway, but what's happening now is that it's a situation where people, it's not going to happen. People not going to. Everybody's going to be on the same vibrational energy because they're going to understand. You know what I mean? You have a lot more people talking about alien beings, a lot more people talking about seeing. Like I said before, people were waking up at the blink of an eye. Now they're waking up at the speed of light. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we talked about love. Love this year is going to be good. Good. Okay?
Great.
What else we got?
We did finances, we did love, we did politics, we did health. I think we did finances.
Weather. We did weather.
We did weather, we did everything.
Well, no. Finances we didn't do.
Yeah, we
Okay,
did. We
so
did talk about finances. We talked
how
about.
come it shows on here I got 21 people, and on that one it got 21 people? They messing up.
21. You said 21 and 21.
Yeah, no, this one is saying something different. Okay. All right, y'all. It's 1 hour. We're going to give you 30 more minutes because we're going to take some questions, okay? But finances. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Get serious this year. Whatever money you get, make sure you invest it in what you want to do. Because what Spirit is showing us, or showing me, is that whatever you want to happen, it shall manifest quickly. So if you're trying to start a business, if you want to start a business, you understand? Get it done. Put it into fruition. Get it out there. Start putting it out there so it will manifest, because I see a lot more businesses opening up this year. A lot more people will be working for themselves, okay? A lot more people. You know, they said the malls are becoming empty, right? Nobody's shopping. Everybody's doing everything online. So there will be a lot more businesses opening up in the sense of online and physically. So if you are looking to start a business or you want to start a business, get it started now. Do not play, okay? Do not play, because what Ancestors is doing is helping it to manifest quickly and fast.
That's interesting.
What?
Rebecca Jones says, I'm feeling more drawn to work with my ancestors, mostly my maternal grandmother, Essie, than working with my Palo Mayombe practice. I got more stuff done working with her than my Muertos and my Orishas.
Rebecca Jones, that's because a lot of people don't realize it's always going to be the ancestors first.
You got to go to your ancestors first before you even get into the spiritual practice.
Right, before you get into your Orishas, it's always going to be, in the African tradition, ancestors are very, very much worshipped and upheld first. Mm-hmm. First. Okay.
And you gotta remember that the ancestors trump the Orishas. They come before them.
So when you go to your Orishas, whether you're dealing with Odulamare or Ifa, whatever you're dealing with, you're gonna go to your ancestors first. Mm-hmm. And then you go to your Orishas, okay? You know, that's why every tribe in Africa always pays homage to their ancestors, even in China. That's why what gets me with Africans in America, because we so busy not wanting to told don't talk to the dead, don't talk. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Don't talk to my mother. You understand? If it wasn't for her, she's my God. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. So what do you mean don't talk to my dead mother? I don't like that. And that's what the Christians do. You know, I have to shut that down. But anyway, you know, at the end of the day, your ancestors are going to guide you. Your ancestors are going to, you can go to your ancestors to do rituals too, you know that, right?
Yeah.
You can go to your ancestors to help you with a lot of people, they're so focused on the gods or the Orishas, they don't never really realize your ancestors will put some ass whoopings out too.
Mm-hmm. Especially if somebody's out of pocket with you.
Exactly. Trust me when I tell you. I call my ancestors for different things, like my granddaddy. I always tell this story, but I'm telling it again. My grandfather was a very big, prominent businessman. He had his business for 35 years, 40 years, 50 years. Let me tell you something. When I want business for my business, I'll go outside. I'll call my grandfather. Granddaddy, send me some business. An hour later, my phone is ringing, and I'm not exaggerating. I have his father. This is from my father's side. This is not the African side of my maternal side. This is the African American side. My great-grandfather, he was what you would call here a medicine man. So I had both sides of the Trump, you know what I mean? And he used to travel all over the United States, and he used to pick herbs and stuff like that. And one time, my daughter had got sick after she had her C-section, and I called on my great-grandfather to tell me what I need to give her because the doctors couldn't heal her. He told me what to do. I went outside, talked to him. He came to my dream and showed me the actual plant that I needed to use. Yeah. So we're saying that our ancestors, you know, we have to pay homage and really, you know, uphold our ancestors. Okay? All right, family, we're giving you a few more minutes, so if you have any questions, if you want us to read something, let us know. Let us know. Do not overwhelm us. You get one question. 30 more minutes, one question.
Ross says, celebrities, 25 more minutes, not 30.
Celebrities. You know, it's a wrap for Hollywood, y'all. It's a wrap for Hollywood. That sign is going to crack in goddamn half. I don't know when, but it's coming.
You know, you've been saying that for years, right? And we finally got confirmation the other day when I was watching this interview, and this actor, he said that Hollywood has fallen. There is no more Hollywood. He said people in Hollywood aren't even getting their residual checks anymore. They say they stopped that, but people aren't talking about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hollywood's a done deal. Entertainers are going to be just like us. And as a matter of fact,
they already. You see them on YouTube?
They be on Instagram, YouTube. You have access to them now. Before they would be all, you know, acting funny and shit. Not no more. They be doing YouTube, Instagram videos. You got all of them on Instagram. Talking. Oh, Hollywood is a wrap. They are being brought down to our level. And you know why? Not all of them. I'm not going to say all of them, but some of them thought they was on this high horse up here.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them had no choice because of the fame and all that shit that comes with it.
They
but
went to their head.
Some of them let it go to their head. Ancestors said, no more, because you're a human being. You're going through a transformation, too.
You could tell some of them got a little nigga in them, though, because I could tell the ones that do.
What you mean?
Like they got that, like they had turned, like they can be Hollywood, but then they could switch into, like they start acting like somebody off the damn street corner.
Well, all I'm saying is it's a wrap for them, but, you know, we lost a few entertainers. There's going to be some more. We lost the last time we did prediction. I told y'all somebody we unexpected to see, and the boy,
the one that played Black Panther.
the one who played Black Panther died.
Chadwick.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman. Did y'all see Ma Rainey? If y'all didn't see it, go watch Ma Rainey. Very good
Black
movie.
Bottom.
Black Bottom Ma Rainey. Go watch it if you haven't seen it.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. She didn't take no crap from anyone back then. Not even off of black men or white men.
Will my past life soulmate and I get on the same this year in love? Alicia, tell me what OAFS means. Unless you messed up. Tell me what that means. Yeah, Diamond made it was short. It was kind of short. I thought there was going to be more to it, but it was short. I didn't like that. I want to see what else was going to happen. I know she didn't play with them goddamn Jews. She didn't play with them at all. She was like, I'll do it when I'm ready to do it. If I want to sit up here, I'm going to do it when I'm ready to do it. Right? She was like, I ain't doing it. Go give me a goddamn Sprite. Right? She was like,
yes, ma'am.
It was funny, y'all.
No, she said a Coke.
No, go get me a Coke. I can't record with no Coke. She was telling her, she was like, go get me a Coke. I ain't starting nothing till I get a Coke. I don't blame her ass. Tell me, goddamn, you want to use my voice and you ain't going to make sure that I'm taken care of, but you going to make money off my voice? Kiss my natural black ass, okay? That's what she was saying. Y'all ought to go watch it.
They was trying to run game on it and she wasn't going for it.
Exactly. Are you and your soulmate? Will my past life soulmate and I get on the same? Are you with him now, Visha? Are you with him now? Because you got to remember sometimes, all right, ladies and gents, okay, this is how it goes. Sometimes, you know how they say in Christianity, you're unevenly yoked. Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes one is going through their transformation and one hasn't gotten there yet. So the one that hasn't gotten there yet is not recognizing the soulmate energy or tendencies that they're supposed to recognize. You may recognize your soulmate, but your soulmate may not recognize you. And we're saying that either you're going to go the long haul to wait till that person goes to the transformation, or you're going to ask the ancestors to break that soulmate contract and send you your next soulmate. Okay? All right. BP Papo, yo, 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 yo. What's going on, BP Papo? I needed more. I didn't like how it ended, but it showed how pride, ego, and hurt can mess you up. Yeah, because he killed the poor. Oops. I didn't mean to tell a story, y'all. I gotta go watch it. Go ahead.
Yeah. That was a pretty good movie, though. That kind of shocked me at the end, but I could see where it was going because he was getting amped up.
Well, I'll give you this much, Visha. I will tell you all this. The energy is very, very powerful for 2021. I'm gonna tell you how powerful it is. When you walk outside in the next week or two, it's gonna look different to you. Okay, technology is going to the next level. Okay, although they're big on all of this, AI, artificial intelligence, and everybody's all worked up about it. Yeah, all that's gonna exist, robots and all that good stuff. But let me tell you all something. Do not make that the all and be all and scare y'all into thinking that this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. I'm telling y'all like this. Make sure you ground yourself with nature. Make sure you continue to intertwine yourself with nature. Ground yourself with nature, okay? Because what we have to understand, we're giving them too much power with all this robots and shit and technology shit. Yeah, it's going to come about and it's going to be good because we're coming into the technological age. I love technology. However, I don't see that it's going to affect us like some of the people are saying. New law order and artificial intelligence, and they're doing this and they're doing that and they're doing this.
You know why? Because they've been brainwashed and fed that for so long, spoon-fed that for so long that people just waiting for it to happen. You know what I mean?
People, y'all, come on, man. I mean, you have to know that we're in a new age, new time. Things have to evolve. Things have to change. You know what I mean? Yeah, technology is growing, and we're behind. Shit. All the other countries ahead of us, China, Japan. So we're saying that, yeah, but is it going to affect us the way that we all think it's going to affect us? I don't see that.
Shabba-doo.
Angela D. Payne says Shabba-doo, who danced in a movie called Breaking, died today. Used to be married to Leela Rashawn. Oh, okay. I remember Shabba-doo from Breaking. What do you think about Akon project in Africa? What do you think about that?
I think it's
Wakanda.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more technology. I can't even say the word. It's gonna be more advanced than people think it's gonna be. Like the window dressing is how it looks, but it's gonna push. When he finishes this city, it's gonna push Africa into the new century, and all these countries are gonna start adapting, pushing forward, and doing the same thing.
It's getting ready to happen here. Black Star 42, thank you for the $5 donation. The question you have is, I feel close to meeting my soulmate. Can you look into that for me, please? Black Star 42, Black Star 42, when are you going to meet your soulmate? Black Star 42, did you just get out of one ship? Did you just get out of a one ship? Not too long ago? Or you had somebody you was talking to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. There's stuffing in here. You had somebody you was talking to? Because Spirit is showing me that between May and July that you're going to meet your soulmate. Black Star, am I seeing you? Where are you located at? I keep seeing water around you and palm trees. If not, that's where you're going to meet your soulmate. I don't know if you're going to be on vacation, but I see water, I see palm trees around you, and I keep seeing that you're going to meet your soulmate in an area like this. Huh.
Look.
Miriam and Nambi, my sister, long time no hear. How are you doing over there in the UK? Over there, how you doing? I miss you, my sister. You need to hit me up.
Raven Strong, I've been listening to my tarot readers. I'm in Aries, and prayer to the God, the angels, the universe, the ancestors, and a lot as well. It says 2021 will be my year. I believe deep down it's going to be great positive.
Raven, it is going to be great and positive. A lot of people need, and let me tell y'all something, like I said in the beginning, this year is going to be how you want it to be. So if you look at this year, it's going to be war, chaos, destruction. That's what's going to end up in your world. But if you see the goodness that's getting ready to come like I see it and we see it, because as well as we think it's going to be war and all this stuff going on, that ain't got nothing to do with us indigenous ones, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. As long as we respect this mother and respect her womb and stay indigenous to this land and embrace her, ground ourselves with her, love the tree, start taking care of what the creative force has given us, we're going to be all right. Ain't nothing else going to matter. Make sure we do right by each other. Go into this year with a total, full positive attitude. With a full positive attitude about everything. Your life, your health, your living, the way you're living. Go into this new year with this attitude. And I'm not even talking about, I don't believe in New Year prediction, resolutions. I'm talking about really see it for what it is. This year's going to be a good year. We're going to have everything we want. I want a whole plaza, I'm going to have it. I want a whole house, I'm going to have it. I want a new car, I'm going to have it. I want to be more stronger in my spirituality. It's going to be given to me. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all got to go into this new year with a whole new personality. I mean, I'm talking about vibing on a vibrational frequency that's so positive that they can't do shit to move your energy at all. I don't give a goddamn. You can call me a nigga. Guess what? Okay. I'll be your nigga to tomorrow, today, whatever. Keep it moving. Get out of here. Keep it moving. I got things to do. I ain't hearing you. I'm just saying. If you do that, watch how this year turns out for you.
Black Star.
Hey, Lanisha.
Black Star 422 says I was talking to someone, but not in a relationship.
Okay. So, Black Star, you're going to meet your soulmate between May and July. And like I told you, they keep showing me an area. I don't know if you live near palm trees or a lot of water, but if you do, if you don't, then that's an atmosphere where you're going to meet your soulmate, okay?
Rebecca Jones says Paris Jackson got new music out right now, but I do feel she wants nothing to do with her father and her family. Her attitude is giving me the vibes. I don't even know who Paris Jackson is.
Paris Jackson is Michael Jackson's daughter. Her ass needs to pay homage and be grateful for where she came from. I don't give a goddamn. She don't want nothing to do with them. She got to be grateful for where she came from.
That's really his kid.
Shit.
That's really his kid.
I don't know. You know, one of them is really his child. One of them is because that little boy, he looked like Michael Jackson. It looks like he had that little boy with an Indian woman over in India somewhere and paid a lot of goddamn money. Yeah, so, yeah. BP Popple says, currently Chinese businessmen go into certain parts of Africa and lots of cultural conflicts.
She said she failed her road test yesterday. Huh?
She felt what?
Her road test yesterday.
Lika Jacobson, why did you fail your road test yesterday? You know what I think? I think you're getting nervous. I think you're nervous. I think that's what's happening. You're getting nervous. You can't. Did you call on your ancestors like I told you?
Saying my brain not working.
You can't. See, we can't do a ritual and you don't do what you're told to do. Do you call on your ancestors? So what made you fail your road test? I don't know. Spirit just told me that you really didn't feel that they're trying to fail you because they got something against women driving trucks. That's what I see. I don't know. Spirit saying something against women driving trucks.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, like they got something with women. They think women could drive an 18. I drove an 18-wheeler, right? It's only because I had a personal friend of mine, a real friend of mine that actually taught me how to drive it. But they don't really like women truck drivers. So I feel like they're being a little bit racist against you, Lika.
Sexist.
Sexist or racist, they're fucking racist against her.
They racist too.
Yeah, they racist too.
Shit, a lot of them, they definitely don't like black women truck drivers. I don't know why.
Kareem Monroe, welcome, welcome, welcome. Delisa says, Miss Nikki, I finally got my cousin to join the spirit. And you know what, Kareem Monroe, you got a lot you want to ask. I see your spirit inside and out. You always had the idea to, you always had things in your mind, Kareem, but you didn't want to tell people because they thought you was crazy. But you have a lot of questions. This is the spirit is showing me. And you want to know something. Ask your question, Kareem, before we get off of here. Ira Day, who paid for who? Who paid for who? Okay, Omi says, my life has been a scene of failures. Even now, I try to be happy and put a happy face on for those around me. What should I be doing differently? Number one, Umi, I don't like the fact that you sitting up here saying my life has been nothing but failures. Because you cursing yourself. Stop cursing yourself. Stop using those words. We got to realize we are some of the most powerful people in this world, and our energy, our inyama that comes out of our mouth, we have to be careful because we curse ourselves too much. Stop cursing yourself. You're not a failure. Your life is not a failure.
Got 9 minutes.
Start changing that energy up, okay? And stop trying to be happy and be happy.
Lika Jenkins says, what should I do?
Lika, give me more details when we get off the show. Let me know exact details. Text it to me. I need to know exact details of what happened and why you failed. Again, I'm going to read it and see off the air what's really going on, okay? All right, so my thing is, Omi, there's no need to be fake. Be who you are. Stop trying to put on don't put on a happy face. Be happy. Nobody can make you happy but you. All they can do is add to your happiness. But let me tell you something. Stop saying you're a failure. I see that you need some healing work. I see that you need to really focus on self-esteem. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you nothing about you. Stop using those words. And when you begin to change those words up, you begin to change your life. You will see. Stop saying say it every day. I'm not a failure. My life is not a failure. My life is good. I got gratitude. I got food. I got a roof over my head. Come on now.
You want to call you and get out the show?
Who?
Lika.
No, just text me. Just text me because my phone is already dying, so text me. I got to put it on the charger. So text me and tell me exactly what happened, okay? And Umi, try.
What Beepo Papa say? What you say at the bottom?
Changing up your words is what you want to work on, Umi. Changing up your words. Pat yourself on the back for even breathing. We don't have gratitude for nothing no more, family. We got to start having gratitude. All right. Let's see. Ramo Tess, if you like, I can do an astrology reading for you to help you find what's holding you back. Ramo Tess, don't be coming out here soliciting clients, goddammit.
What is that?
Coming here soliciting damn clients. What if I want to give her a reading? You talk about astrology reading. Now cut it out. I can tell her why she's holding back right now. What's holding her back? But Ramo Tess, you can't solicit on this show until you give me an ADRINKRA astrology reading. Now, just for that, you want punishment. Now, you owe us an astrology reading. Stop playing. I want my astrology reading, so you hit me in box, you give us an astrology reading, and I will share the platform with you. When people want astrology reading, I'll give them to you, okay? Stop playing. What do you see for me in the new year? Zakia Camilo, ask a specific question. Zakia Camilo, you need to work on your issues. You got some internal issues you need to work on. It died?
That shit, apparently so.
Should have bought the charger.
Tiana told me it was charged up. I ain't even checked. Yeah,
All right, so
I'm buying.
we're about to end out anyway because we're almost done. I'm getting off of here because I got work to do. I'm ready for the global human trafficking of kids and women
Oh,
to
no,
cease.
that's good.
Oh, BP Papa, trust me, they're being underground. Oh, that's ceasing. They're getting whooped north, east, west, and south. Ancestors are not playing, and the cosmic beings are not playing. Trust me, just because you don't see it, I'm telling you right now, BP Papa, they are being punished to the 10th power. To the 10th power.
You know, it's funny he said that about the trafficking, because what I was seeing earlier, but I didn't want to bring that up. I kept seeing that people are going to start looking out more for the kids. Like people, you know how back in the day, everybody was responsible for somebody's child in the neighborhood. That's what people are going to go back to. They're going to start keeping an eye on the children. People aren't going to play with people about children. You do something to a kid, somebody might fuck you. Excuse me, my language, they might kill you.
That's right.
I'm telling you, people aren't going to play with about these children no more.
MetLab, I tuned in because my brother tuned in. Who's your brother, MetLab? All right, we'll take 3 more questions and then we're off of here. We've been on over an hour. Jalisa, Kareem, tell Kareem to post his question again because you know how Facebook does. They skip questions. Or Jalisa posted for him. Oh, I'm going to be a business owner in 2021. Kareem Monroe. Let me tell you something what Spirit is showing me. Spirit is showing me that you should have been a business owner a long time ago, but you are the one who is holding you back. 2021, you will be a business owner, but you got to release. I need you to release any energy from your past. I need you to look in the mirror and I need you to say, I am that man. And you're going to be a very prosperous business owner. I'm seeing a little gnat, y'all. I got to smack the gnats out the way. All right? You're going to be a very prosperous business owner, but you got to shed that. Lift your head up, look at that mirror and say, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this year. I'm going to be that business owner. And watch how quick it manifests in your life.
V12 ATL. Peace and blessings. First time tuning in. Peace and blessings. Thank you for checking us out.
Thank you. Blessings, family. Okay, so.
Lovely 828. Peace
Anthony
and blessings.
Williams. Love you too. Love you too. Okay.
Thank
Not
you.
like that. I will give you yours. My apologies. You damn right, Ramu Tef. You don't come up on my goddamn thread. Talk about I'm going to give you astrology reading. I can tell you this. You got to serve the queen and the king first, goddammit. And then I will share. Because I love sharing. I'm not a selfish person. I will share my platform with you. You know why? Because I don't do astrology readings. He doesn't. We do different type of reading. And some people want it. So guess what? If you be righteous and fair to me, I will be righteous and fair to you. I will send them to you. Okay? You got me? Now just for that, get your ass in the inbox and I need my goddamn astrology reading. Okay. All right. So, what do you mean by internal issues? Zakia Camilla, you got some things that you need to work on. What Spirit is showing me is that you need to really work on yourself. Okay, some of the things I see a little bit of self-esteem issue. Okay, I see you have some things going on in your life. I'm not going to get in depth in it because we don't do that here. If you want a further in-depth reading, you could book one with our website. But I see that you need to work on loving yourself a little bit more and also patting yourself on the back because I see that you've done a lot for people and people don't appreciate you. Okay, so I need you to work on you this year. This year will be a better year based off of your thoughts, your actions, and what you choose to do internally with yourself. Okay? Start doing more for yourself. Okay? That's what I see back here. But if you want an in-depth reading, you can book one at our website. Okay? All right. Let me see. Greetings, Talib. You came on late. Y'all coming in late, and we're about to get off of here, y'all. But
yes.
Am I going to be in North Carolina? With my brother Kareem Monroe. Okay, so Kareem is your brother. And Jaleesa is your cousin. So we got Jaleesa, Kareem, and okay, so MetLab, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from being in North Carolina? You want to be there with your brother? If you want to be there, see it, think it, and do it. And it'll happen. Okay? What?
Oh. Lovely 828. Can I get a general reading?
No, you can't get a general reading. A general reading covers love, health, and finances. If you want a general reading,
you gotta pay for
at
a
our
general
site.
reading.
Pay for a general reading.
We just, people ask a question, we'll answer, but not a general reading.
Yeah, not a general reading. You got to pay for a full reading, but we're allowing people to ask one question. We like to give back to the community because some people can't afford to pay. So we do this. We do this randomly, and we give people a chance to ask questions, and we do predictions. Kareem is my current partner, the one. Kareem, your current partner, is she the one? Is she the one?
If you got a question, put it in the chat. Let me see what.
Kareem, honestly speaking, I want to ask you her first name. All right, and then after Ramutef, let me see, how can I better assist our people in the coming year? Ramutef, you need to actually start making people have gratitude for a lot of things this year. That's the most important thing, Ramutef. When you're doing your astrology readings, you can tell them all day long, but you got to get them to get in the mindset of getting out of the brainwashing and programming mechanism, right? Meaning that you need to start reprogramming their minds to start thinking more positive, because over the years we've lived in such a chaotic, negative society. It's time to change all that up because it has affected us in many ways. So we're saying that, Kareem, Ramutef, start telling your people that you're doing your astrology readings for what they need to start doing with themselves, okay?
Miss Erica says, should I work on healing or do more spiritual work? Miss Erica, Spirit says you should do both.
Yeah. Both.
Yep, you should do both. You gotta keep doing both. You gotta keep working on yourself and keep doing your spiritual work. If you've been called to do spiritual work, you gotta do your spiritual work.
That's right.
Especially after that's what you came back to do. You have to do that.
What you want to do is while you're working on your spiritual work, you also use that to heal you. So it's sort of like when I say, as I teach, I'm learning. So as I teach you, I'm learning too how to stop using spell words, right? So the same thing. You got to do both.
V12 ATL, are y'all both mediums? I don't call myself. She's a medium. I'm just a reader.
First of all, I want people to understand we're African indigenous traditional healers.
Correct.
I don't like to use the Western term of medium because it would be very disrespectful to my mother's side, which is from Africa. Okay? We're from Africa on the maternal side. Now, we're saying that I am an African indigenous traditional healer, seer. Do I know how to do mediumship? Yes, I can do medical intuitive. I can go in your bodies. I can talk to your ancestors. I can talk to, according to the Western world, I can communicate with dead people. I don't like that word, but, layman terms. But in African traditions, we communicate with ancestors. I do pet readings. I do health readings. I do financial readings. I do archaic readings. So, yeah, I can do all of that.
Tam Possible. Oh, she already asked. Our brother Little Russ says, what exercise do I need to do to become a medical intuitive? You gotta ask her. I'm not a medical intuitive.
Pretty much, you know what you do? You start with using pictures, okay? Start with using pictures of the person and kind of hone your energy into the body. Now, you know what the natural human body looks like, right? So if you already know what the natural human body is, try to take your visions into that person's body, and you start with doing pictures and practice on family, people that you think that you practice on them, and then just see what you see. Ask your ancestors to give you a clear vision of what is going on with that person's body. Now, I always tell people, I don't care what I tell you I see, but I still want you to go to the doctors, right? 9 times out of 10, what I see is usually accurate. But I still always recommend that they go to the doctors, okay? All right, over here, Facebook, do you see me in Georgia next year? Talib Barnes, you have to be in Georgia next year. As a matter of fact, I see you in Georgia by the end of this year, not next year. Unless you're talking about 2021. 2021, you will be in Georgia before the end of 2021. Okay? Hey, Sharon Harper, how are you? All right, go ahead. We'll take the last few from YouTube, and then we're getting off of here, y'all.
Okay, Goddess V, is there anything else I need to work on besides healing from the past relationships?
That is, V, you got to work on your self-esteem because your past relationships have broken down your self-esteem. That's what Spirit is showing me. You got to work on that and work on self-love. Self-love, okay? What?
I'm laughing at this question.
Do you see me moving out of New York City? If so, around what time frame? If so, will it be with my soulmate all along? You just asked 3 questions.
That's why I'm laughing.
laughing.
That's why I'm laughing. Because he asked 2 questions.
Who is that?
Tam Possible.
Tam Possible. I answered one of the questions. I do see you moving out New York City. I don't know if you thought about coming to the Carolinas, but I keep seeing the Carolinas for you. Okay.
You got one over there, or you want to read this one?
Jaleesa, Miss Nikki Kareem Monroe is coming to my house next week. I'm going to have him book a generator. Okay, Jaleesa. I got you. You could bring him in person if you want. It's even better, so let me know. I'm trying to get along better with my children's father, who's my ex. Is slowly getting better. His name is Anthony. Rebecca Jones, Anthony. Hey, Rebecca, was Anthony abusive to you?
Mm-hmm. He's a fucking asshole.
I'm saying that he was abusive to you.
Yeah, I seen the same thing.
He's very rude. He's a very rude dude.
That's why I said he's an asshole.
Yeah, I keep saying like he just talk to you.
Yeah, he's reckless with his mouth.
Very reckless. I see that he's good with the kids. He loves his kids, but I'm not feeling his energy, Rebecca. And I'm gonna tell you like this. He better get along with you. You got his babies. And if he don't, from this point on, if he don't get along with you for them babies, his life is going to go to shits. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Anthony got to do better. He loves his children, but he needs to get along with you. Whatever issues y'all had, y'all put them goddamn issues aside, and you tell his ass it's not about me or you, it's about these kids. And you make sure you stick to that. And I'm going to tell you like this, if he don't do right and get along with you after you try, because I see that you was a trip too. You ain't all out of the chair. You was doing your stuff too. Okay? Y'all got to do it for the children. For the children. Never mind y'all, what y'all got going on. What about them kids?
She means get along. Y'all don't have to be together, but y'all do have to get along.
For the kids' sake. That means talking to each other the right way. Don't argue with each other. And he cheated on you too. He cheated on you too. You need to get it together. But I do see that eventually, from this point on, you tell him, look, we're not going to argue. We'll get along for the kids. If he don't, his life is going to go to shit. Don't say I didn't tell you so.
Lika Jacobson says, get that frying pan upside his head.
Lika, come on now. We don't want to promote violence up in here. No. Because he still got to be here for them children. And sometimes a smack with a frying pan up the head could cause death.
V12 ATL, I understand. Thanks for the insight.
All right, so Talib, the last question of the night, y'all. Albert Lumpkins, I'm sorry you came in late. Tanisha, you came in late. I'm sorry, family. We're getting ready to get off of here. But Talib Buzz is the last question tonight. This question is for my wife. Will she be working from home for the rest of the next year? Talib, yes, I do see her working from home for the rest of the next year. Also, too, I keep seeing that by May, she's going to want to do another business venture. I don't know what she's doing now, but something's going to click and she's going to want to do something different. I don't know what it involves. I can't really see right now, but I do see that she's going to do something else. But she will be home for the rest of the year.
WUNAM and ADRINKRA for WUNAM and ADRINKRA.com for anybody looking for spiritual readings.
Right. Anybody who wants a New Year's reading, you can go to our website, www, because usually every year I would do a special. Last year, it kicked my ass. I'm not doing that special this year, y'all. I'm sorry. I did a $25 special. My phone was off the chain. I was doing readings 5 days in a row, back to back to back, 10 readings, 12 readings, 13 readings a day. I'm not doing it. It drained the hell out of me. So, this year, we're not going to do the specials like that. We might do a little bit something different. I don't know yet. We'll let ancestors decide. But if you want a reading for the new year, okay, to see how your new year is going to be, you can go to our website at WUNAMandADRINKRA.com. That's W-U. Thank you, Jaleesa. Thank you so much for putting it in. It's right in the chat, y'all. So it's WUNAMandADRINKRA.com. If you want a general reading, love, health, and finance for your new year, hit us up, okay? Yeah, I know y'all got money because some of y'all got your goddamn $600 stimulus check. Stop playing, okay?
Rebecca Jones says his mom is the problem too.
Yeah, he's a mama's boy a little bit, but he need to tell his mother to get out of his ear. Y'all men, stop letting your mother run your lives and being mama boys. Stop that. When y'all become men and have your own family, it's time to use your own mind. That's not to say that you can't go to your mother for advice. But some mothers could be a goddamn pain in the ass too. One more thing, is there a way to study under you too? I keep getting the calling to be a speaker for the transition. Ramu Chef, hit me an inbox. Yeah, you could join our WUNAM Sacred Society, our spiritual society. Okay? As a matter of fact, new initiations are we're doing new classes in January.
In January.
Right.
We gotta start letting everybody know because a lot of people have been asking about getting initiated. So
Well, getting initiated, right. So we'll let everybody know. We'll promote it here. So Ramutef, yeah, January 15th is going to start new classes on African indigenous traditional ways and learning the sacred elemental ways as well. Also, too, y'all, if y'all haven't watched Voodoo Chronicles, check out Voodoo Chronicles. Do share it to the people. We got stories to tell. And what this show is doing is Voodoo Chronicles is basically allowing people that felt like they was crazy to feel like they're not crazy because they're hearing similar stories. Before they would think they was crazy, Voodoo Chronicles, we got some people on there that's saying, oh, wow, I remember that happened to me. That happened, right?
Yep.
All right. Lanisha says, have a good night. We appreciate you all. We'll text you guys soon. Got new equipment. All right, Lanisha, that's good to hear. All right, Talib, thank you. And family, we love you all. We will see you soon. Okay? We stopped saying we're coming on Tuesdays because we've been so busy and overwhelmed with new clients. We ain't even know it. But we had to come do the New Year's prediction. Oh, Saturday, I will be on, what's the brother show? I will be on the Ring and Stone Network as a special guest on Saturday. I will post it to Facebook and YouTube. I will be a special guest doing predictions on the Ring and Stone radio show. It will be on Zoom, I think. I will be a special guest on the Ring and Stone show on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So if y'all want to check it out, I will put the link on Facebook and I'll put the link on YouTube, okay? So y'all be sure to check that show out.
And those who are new tonight, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get updates of when we're coming on.
Right, and as a matter of fact, in about an hour, y'all check back because we're going to be posting the new episode of Voodoo Chronicles with a 12-year-old boy. And he's so cute, y'all. Y'all got to see him. Tell him his Voodoo Chronicle, all right? So in about an hour and a half, y'all check it back out and y'all should see Voodoo Chronicles. All right, y'all, I want to thank you. Sammy Johnson, sorry you came in late, my brother, but all right, we'll see y'all. Peace and many blessings.
Peace.